Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is March 4th, 2022, and the new Batman is coming out. I'm sorry if this angle is crap, but I have 10 minutes to get to the movie theaters because I want to do a review on this Batman. My favorite actor is going to be playing it, and like, why would I miss? First of all, it's Edward. I'm always gonna call him Edward. I don't care if what his real name is. He's Edward to me. But I'm excited because this Batman seems like the villain, and I just love villain to heroes movies. That's why I love freaking Deadpool, because first of all, he never wanted to be a hero, but he was like forced to that life in order to get his revenge. Oh my gosh, you guys couldn't even see me this whole time. What the hell? Oh, anyways, I'm on my way there. I have 9 minutes, so woohoo. I literally just finished my class and I have to go to work at like 4, and it's 1. It's like 1 something. And they said that, let me go. It said that it's starting at 1:30, and it's 1:22, and it's a 2-hour movie. It is a 2-hour movie, so it should be done around like 3 something. Guys, I brought a whole lunch. I'm gonna be in that movie theater munching on some Chinese food. The action better be lit. I was going to record the audio for it, but I actually want you guys to go like to the movie theaters and experience it for yourself, because I know because of COVID people stopped going to the movies. Used to be what I used to do when summer came. Like, I'll just go to the movies very early so it's cheaper, and I'll sit alone in there and just watch movies away. But I couldn't do that anymore because of COVID. The last time I went to the movies was for the new Spider-Man, and I caught COVID after that. So hopefully this time I don't catch anything, because I know it's coming out today and a lot of people are going to be there. Hopefully it won't be like one-seated. I hope we can do like that. You sit one and you get to skip another seat so we can have some social distancing up in here. But if we're not doing that, I'm not bringing my food out. I'm just gonna sit and watch the movie without eating. I don't mind doing that. 123. Guys, there's so much drama going on YouTube right now. Like, Deji is about to freaking fight Alex Wasabi. I'm not even excited about that. Like, I just hope Deji doesn't lose. That'd be very embarrassing. But I'm not putting my hope in anything, because I put my hope the first time he was about to fight that TikToker, and he let me down. So I'm not putting my hope in nobody. That's what I'm doing. I'm not putting my hope in nobody. And what else is happening on YouTube? Right now they're talking about the racism that's happening in Ukraine with African and Asian and Mexican people who live over there. Like, how are you gonna be racist during a war? Like, humans are different. It's ridiculous. And then on the news talking about, oh, we didn't expect Europeans to, bitch, do you know what that means? Do you know how many? First of all, y'all got nothing else to do. That's why I'm like, not even like, I can't feel bad. Because how you gonna be racist during war? People are dying and you're being racist during war. Like, oh, human beings are tapped, man. That's what I gotta say for that. Just tapped. I cannot make a video about that because I'm gonna go on a rant, and I don't want to give that my energy. I refuse to give that my energy because it's worldwide. Like, I actually want to make a video about how people are inheriting racism. Like, even your ancestors are racist, and all of a sudden you become racist just because of like technology and shit. It's weird. That shit is weird to me. And how people don't even like question that. They're just like, oh yeah, that's me. This is normal. Like, ooh. And then when you be calling them Karens, you be calling them racist, they get freaking triggered. Like, if you get triggered for that, that means you need to question yourself. If you're not racist or none of that, and you believe that you're not, you shouldn't be mad. There's nothing to be mad about that. But if you get mad, you better look in your soul and wonder why you feel mad. Why you have to prove to people that you're racist. That means you've done some things and said some sus things for people to believe that you're that. And get it correct. Okay, it's time to go. Release. Hold on, guys. Okay, let's go. I'm excited. I'm wearing my mask. I'm bringing my bag. I'm bringing everything. I look like a student going to the mall for why. Okay. I know it's gonna be some brighter day. I made it, but I know that there's going to be like commercials, you know, the 5 minutes or 10-minute commercial before the movie starts. So I'm going into the mall. I think I'm gonna start recording now. When I come out of the movies, you guys are gonna get my review. But yeah, I'll see you after the movies.
It's your phone.
Huh? All right, stop talking. Listen, I'm gonna make it rain.
It's ringing. It makes my skin crawl.
Hello?
Mine too.
Speaking? Not polite. Why are you doing it? It's been bothering me.
I think the less we say to each other, the better.
Put your phone down. It's not that bad when you get used to it.
That is pure fantasy. I don't even know if it's possible.
Hush! It's magic time.
Learn from this and never do it again. I certainly appreciate the effort.
Please take a moment to identify.
Hi guys, so I am back from the movies, and can I just say it met every single expectation that I was looking for. It was such a like, I'm not as overwhelmed by it from Avengers, because you guys know Avengers, they're going to introduce new characters, you're gonna get attached to them, and then they're gonna kill them off, and then they're gonna keep on repeating. Ah, shit, it's bright. But in this, it was nice. Oh man, I love, like, if you guys know the original cartoon, I said cartoon, the original comic book, the vibe, it's gloomy. Even when it's not raining, it's like cold and dark and like cloudy. That was the vibe the movie was giving the entire time. There was not one bright moment in that freaking movie. When you gotta pause from the chaos it was giving you from the beginning to the end, it was like a 5-minute pause and then back to just the drama. That movie was dramatic. That's what it was, dramatic. Okay, let me get in the car, because I gotta go to work now. Let me get in the car. Let me get you guys in position. Wait, if I do this, can y'all see me better? If I do this, can you see me? No, this way. Oh, hold on. Okay, we're back. We're back. Let me just turn on my car so we can be on our way, because I gotta go to work. and then we're just gonna talk about the movie, because why not? I hope you guys can hear me over the vent, because it's cold. Can I just say, Robert Pattinson makes a great Batman. I don't care what nobody was saying in the beginning, talking about, ooh, Robert Pattinson. I don't know why people hate Twilight so bad. Like, I don't really hate it because it's my childhood, and I love just the dramatic, the lack of emotion, the coldness. You could see like how that was the beginning of their careers. Damn, hold on guys, I'm trying to drive here. Let me just get out of the mall. Okay, so the scene was spooky. The scene started with, it was an election for the mayor of, who's gonna be the mayor of Gotham. It was a white man versus a black woman. That's why you first initially see, but then as you keep watching the movie, you see it's really people, a commoner who had her education and worked her way up to somebody who had money, who came from money, was in the political game for a while until he gained position. So it was him in his house. You see from a lens, somebody's watching him outside of his house. He says bye to his son and his son and his wife, and then he turns off the TV, and then boom, you see somebody in the dark who is wearing all black with glasses, and the next thing you know, he is hitting him with a hammer in the back of the head. Now this villain, I call him the Riddle because he doesn't really have a name. He wants to be called Revenge. Like, bitch, fuck out of here. Batman is Revenge. What? How you gonna come and take somebody else's name because you think you're better than him? Fuck out of here. No, I call him the Riddle because that's why he's been doing this entire freaking movie, leading us on riddles, which was fun because we will find things out with Batman, but he has all the answers and we don't. We're just here for the ride. So it started with that. Now it was Batman and the detective. I don't remember if he said the detective got named. The detective was a black guy. I don't remember, but we saw that they were close. I thought that they were gonna try to explain how they became close, because as the movie was going, we saw that him and that detective trusted each other. The detective didn't trust anybody in the police force, and Batman didn't trust anybody in the police force but the detective. But they didn't really talk about how the relationship came to. They just said that that's what that was. And also, I thought Selena, that's her name in the movie. I thought she was gonna be Catwoman. Technically she's supposed to be Catwoman, but they didn't make her very cat-like. Like, she got the claws, she got the moves, she's skinny and tiny and can punch people and hit people. She got a whip. Like, all of those are elements of Catwoman, but she didn't have the mask. She just had a regular rubber mask where she cut right here so you can see her face. That thing did not hide her identity. Like, you knew who she was. I find it so funny. I was like, girl, we see who you are. You show the bottom of your face, you show your eyes. You always got your eyes beat to whoever. Like, girl, we know who you are. You didn't even need that mask. Anyway, she is beautiful. I shipped them, but as we're gonna see at the end of the movie, they separate, which I understand, because I was like, damn, they're like in Gotham together, Batman and Catwoman. Anyways, I'm getting too excited. So we get to a scene where in the beginning, the detective and Batman go and find the mayor who was campaigning against the black woman dead. His face was duct taped, and his thumb was missing. The first riddle was a thumb drive, which I found funny. I was the only one who laughed in the theater. Maybe that's a personal problem I need to look into. But like with every riddle, I'm not gonna talk about every riddle, but that was one of the most remarkable riddle because that was the first one I like said it with Batman. He was like, "Oh, we're looking for a drive," and I was like, "What? Thumb drive?" And he opened like there's like the compartment box in the middle of the car, and it was a thumb drive with the guy's actual thumb chained to it. It was so funny. Anyways, I'm gonna you guys really need to see the movie, but I'm gonna tell you the beginning, the very beginning, and then what happened towards the end. I'm not gonna tell you what happened in the middle. All you need to know is you need to go see that movie. Anyways, that was the first clue, and the first clue led them to finding more riddle. And with every riddle, the guy would have an envelope that says to Batman. Okay, so who's Riddle? Riddle is this random guy who was at an orphanage in which Batman's father, Bruce is Batman. What's his dad? I forgot his dad's name. Bruce's father went to that orphanage and said that he was going to donate $1 billion for them to have like a renewal. Now, Bruce was not aware of this. He was just a kid. He went with his mom and dad to work. His dad did his work and they went home. Now, Bruce's father died. This guy sent like another letter to Bruce saying that you need to pay for your father's sin. So to the guy, he was telling Bruce that his dad is a crook like the rest of the police force, because he said he was going to do a renewal and he never did a renewal. What happened when his father died is that orphanage where that guy was exploded and he was blaming it on Bruce's dad, which is dumb because the father died. How are you going to get the money? He's dead. How is he going to do it if he's dead? And why are you putting the blame on him? So, okay, let me tell you guys what his mindset was. Bruce was literally telling him like, you're a psychopath. What the fuck are you talking about? He said that the news was saying that you're an orphan. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, he is an orphan. His mom and dad died. That's what I'm saying. But the guy is saying, no, an orphan is somebody who lives with 30 people in one house. An orphan is somebody who wakes up and has rat eating their nails. Like, orphans have different experience around the world. Because you got one experience doesn't mean another orphan is gonna have that same experience. Like, he's dumb. And he was saying, how about you're an orphan if you live in a tower looking down on people? Bruh, that's why you think that kid is safe. Bruce has been depressed. He's been alone. He is in that tower. He doesn't even come out of his room. He's surrounded by bats. He's literally connected with bats. He connected with bats. Oh, roundabout. Look at me literally trying to make excuses for Bruce. But I'm just saying, dude, that's your messed up psychic about what somebody else's life is. Like, I found it so weird, and I feel like there's some people in the world who think like him, and that is so weird. Like, if you don't like where you are in life, get a job, work toward going to a better place. If you cannot change where you come from, work toward getting to a better place. Don't blame it on some random rich kid. He doesn't even know you. Like, he doesn't even know you. Like, it's so weird. People envying other people's life. It's so weird. You can be envying like this rich family, and then next thing you know, they're doing sacrifices to become rich. And then what are you gonna do? The fuck? No. That shit was weird. Oh, and another sneak peek. If you stay till the end, you're gonna realize Scarface is in this movie, but he's not like a big part of it. He's like at the end. Anyway, so apparently Bruce's mom came from like she was mentally ill, so they put her in a psychic ward, and then she met her husband, and then they had Bruce. But because Bruce's father was gonna be mayor, he was trying to hide all of those things from the past, and a news reporter was going to use that to say that, like, I don't know what he was gonna say, but he said he was going to expose it. So Bruce went to somebody who was, I don't know if he was in the mafia or I don't know why he was, but he said that because of, I'm getting ahead of me. I think he was part of the police force during that time, like he was the head of it. He went to him and said, go talk to that guy, but that guy went and killed him. He went and killed him. He didn't go talk to him. He went and killed him. And that fucked up with his brain. So he felt like he was responsible for the death of that guy. So he went to the police guy and said that that's it. I'm getting myself out of this mayor candidate thing. Like I'm gonna go to the police and turn myself in. And the next thing you know, he died and his wife dies, and then Bruce is alone. So Bruce didn't know any of this. He didn't know any of this. He didn't know none of this happened to his family. The butler, which is who he had his entire life because his parents died, never told him any of these things. But he found out because the riddle said that his dad was bad. So he went to the police officer and asked him, like, did my dad actually kill the guy? And he said, yes, your dad told me to kill him. No, his dad told him to go talk to him. He didn't say kill. But then the guy said, your dad should have just known that if you tell me to go do something, I was gonna do what I usually do. Bitch, he said go talk. He didn't say go kill. It doesn't matter if you usually kill. He said go talk. But I'm just saying, people be taking words out of people's mouth. Like, he never said that. Anyways, so we realized that at the end, the people were saying that the police guy, because he had dirt on every single person, and every single person after Bruce's dad that became mayor technically wasn't mayor. He was just a facade. He was mayor. So the police guy has been mayor for 20 years. So that $1 billion that they were supposed to use to fix the orphanage and everything around it, they divided it against each other, and then that guy took most of it. So tell me, how is this Bruce's father's fault if he died? And the money that was supposed to go to the orphans, the people around them took it. Like, that's nothing to do with Bruce Wayne. But because he is the son of a wealthy man, everybody wants to put the blame on him. They don't even know he's Batman. Oh, but the thing is, the riddle knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne, and he was talking about how I'm going to unmask myself and I'm going to be known as Vengeance, and then you're going to unmask yourself and you're going to be known as Bruce Wayne, and we're going to rule this world because we're unmaxing all of the evil and the politics. And I was like, bitch, what are you talking about? First of all, they call him at the end. Second of all, he had like a group. Oh my gosh, like can I just say, this Batman feels real, because you guys know how they do, what do they do? The effects, the CGI, like when they fall off buildings, you see how fake it is? No, like this Batman actually feels like a human being. Like a human being can do everything that this Batman did. A human being can do everything that this Catwoman did. So I really love that aspect of it. It was very real. If you got that kind of money and you work out the way they work out and you learn the art that they do, you'll be able to do what they did. So I really liked that about it. It wasn't fake. It just felt real. It felt real and it felt dark, and you could just feel like the emotion. And can I just say, I feel like a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, he's doing the same acting in Twilight. This acting works well with the environment that he is giving off. He's dark, he's sad, he's depressed, he's vengeance. Anyways, so when they went into the Riddle's house, they saw that he placed bombs, and I'm guessing this is New York, around each bunch of the board, what do they call them, where the boats who do trades and stuff come in from out into the city, all of those corners, they placed 7 bombs over there. And he had this little site or Twitch, but for like a specific kind of people. He had 500 people who were following him, and he wasn't following anybody, and he was just telling them every single thing. He was telling them everything. He, like, I don't know how the police didn't find it, but he was telling them everything. He was showing them everything, and they made like a donation where they were buying each other guns, bullets. They were buying each other outfits so they can all look like him. Like, I feel like he was trying to be a Joker. You guys know how the Joker, how his costume is, and when he sends his people out, they dress exactly like him so that people don't know who he actually, where he is. It's like a blend. That's what I was getting from this guy. But what this guy seemed to forget, because he was telling Batman, I don't know, guys, he's weird. He was telling Batman how they're the same and how they're going to get revenge together. And then Batman said, bitch, you're crazy. What are you talking about? And then he was literally screaming, talking about, this is not how this is supposed to happen. Like, boy, what are you talking about? You don't know this man. You don't know this man. How you gonna know what he's gonna say? You got this all scripted out. He is weird. Guys, he is weird. Anyways, after that, it is the girl, the black girl, she won. So they're doing like where she has to go and give a speech, but the bombs go off and the city is flooded. And they did all of this at night, so the city was flooded. Everybody was outside because it's New York, and every time there's a celebration, people go outside. I don't know, but it's New York. And the 500 people that were supposed to go, oh, this is the plan. 500 people were supposed to go over there and just shoot up the place, including the mayor, like take her out. Because what the riddle was doing was killing every single mayor that was going to be in power. That led to what do you call him? The police chief. That was technically the real mayor, and everybody was just a facade. He did all of that just to, he was basically exposing the truth for Wayne, which I was thankful for, because he was in the dark for years, like just years, or just a decade. Is 20 years a decade? Or 2 decades? I don't know. But he was in the dark for like 20 years. So I'm glad that the guy was able to expose it, but for him to think that Batman is just as a psychopath as him is ridiculous. Ridiculous. What else was interesting to me? Oh, at the end, Batman was able to find all of those people and beat them up. And you guys, I think this is what I like about Batman. He is all about his fist. He doesn't use a gun. He doesn't like guns. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it died from a gun. But he doesn't like guns. Like, they very much emphasized that in this movie, and I really appreciated it, because he was disarming people and shit. Like, it was great. And that costume, delicious. The way they built it. I need to stop. This is going on YouTube. Anyways, what was I? Yeah, that's basically it. That was the movie. I just gave you guys like a drop of water into what this movie is about, but for you to really to just get the whole experience of who is Batman, you need to go. The Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman, Edward Collins' Batman. You need to go in theaters today and go watch the new Batman. That's all I gotta say. That is all I gotta say, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.